That is me. Thank you, Fernando, for filling in yesterday. Did a great job. I come back to this bullshit. At least you got to call a 14-8 victory. Last night, I got a lot of DMs about, hey, what's going on with the Angels? How come they use Raciel? They didn't have Raciel Iglesias available. Well, that's because our idiot manager, Joe Madden, decided to use him in a 6-run lead when the game was all but over. So you use him last night. You have 115-degree weather on the field because thanks to the humidity and the heat and all that nastiness of the East Coast, you weren't able to use him. And obviously, with Shohei Ohtani giving up 3 home runs tonight, you look at how did he give up 3 home runs? You know, he hasn't pitched this bad other than New York the last time it was humid. So the last time it was humidity and Ohtani don't get along. Ohtani had a bad day that game, didn't even finish the first inning. He didn't finish this game as well. So, he pitched, 5-6 innings tonight, gave up 3 home runs, still should have been in line for the victory, yet another thing happened tonight, which also it gets you head scratching because what happened with Joe Madden with the bad decisions and then using those pitchers like Hoyt, who should not be on the fucking team. And why is he still on the team? I don't know, but he gets called up again. Why? Well, yeah, I do know. Because of COVID situations. Obviously, Detmer's now out. Austin Warren are dude, I'm telling you, every time we get a pitcher who I can see veterans at this point. Stay with me, guys, real quick. If I could see veterans come to this club and say, hey, you know what, this team sucks. It's August or September. Let me fake an injury. Let me fake a back injury, and let me sit out. I've seen it on plenty of other teams before, including the Angels in the past. However, with this team, you got young guys trying to prove themselves, trying to make this roster, trying to be better and better themselves all at the same time. Yet when we get 7 or 8 pitchers about 3 weeks ago, we're feeling, I'm feeling great about the future. One by one, they're falling by the wayside. Thanks to goddamn training staff. First it was freaking, what's his name, who's had a bad year, Canning, but how do you break a bone in your vertebrae back or whatever? He has a fracture in his back. What the hell happened there? And then you have Cobb, who was pitching great, by far our best pitcher before Ohtani went on a streak. He gets a blister, it turned into a flesh-eating virus on his hand. A blister that long, you're still in the IL? No timetable? Sandoval? No timetable. He's likely done. I'm waiting for Suarez to go down. Then you have all these other pitchers. Detmers comes up. We're all excited about him. He goes down today. You had freaking Chris Rodriguez, who had a limbering injury earlier in the year, starting to come back, pitched great for us. He goes down. Other players, we have 16 players in the IL. I looked it up today on Google. You can do it yourself. The Angels lead the goddamn league with injuries again. Active players, that's just not including the minors. Just guys from the major league roster. We have 16. 16. I'm blowing out my mic. I'm sorry. 16 players on the IL right now. That's inexcusable. That's terrible. And some people said today, oh, you know what? It's COVID. Give the guys a break. Well, you know what? The training staff travels with a team. The training staff has meal prep for the team. The training staff is supposed to be on these guys. Why do you think there isn't that many breakouts for every other major league team? But the Angels is a second breakout for the Angels. And also, Detmers, you're supposed to be watching these guys. Oh, but no. Maybe because you're not proper. Look, I want a Taibo freaking instructor on this team. I want a freaking yoga instructor. I want guys who are thinking outside the box to help keep these guys loose, healthy, and a real dietitian. Because I have a feeling our staff is like, hey, you want some McDonald's? There you go. You know what I mean? Like, you had McDonald's yesterday. Have some Taco Bell and have the Hershey squirts tomorrow. I'm tired of this training staff. I haven't even talked about the game. We just helped the Baltimore Orioles win their first game since the beginning of August. Does that 19-game losing streak? I for sure thought, okay, Ohtani wins today. It's all up to Jaime to whether we complete the sweep or not tomorrow. If Jaime's pitched bad in the last 2 starts, one more game, if he could just pull out one more game, gets us them to their all-time losing streak and us off the freaking off the hook for not blowing it to the Baltimore Orioles, because everyone in their mama can beat them, but we can't. And then I knew when we were going to lose, when Mark Langston said on the radio show, he said, you know what, if the Angels get back to 500 tonight, this will be the 26th time that they've done that, gone back to 500, and that is a team record. So once he said that, I'm like, jinx, it's over. We're going to lose. And then sure enough, let's bring in the shittiest pitchers from. Let's not even trot out Cishek or nothing like that. Let's just bring in the shittiest pitchers we got, and let's just see what they can do and walk away the game. And then, of course, the Angels, they're like, oh, no, we scored 6 runs. That's too much runs. Come on, 6? We're supposed to score 3. So when they scored 6, then it's like, okay, respond. Baltimore has a terrible bullpen, worse than ours. And you got you got 2 innings to score at least a couple runs. Nothing. They didn't score when Baltimore got within 6-5. They went 1-2-3. And then all of a sudden they're hacking for the fences down 10-6 in the ninth. At least put some pressure on. No. Let's just blow this game as well. And let's just not give a funk. And let's just leave here and try to get a win tomorrow. I'm telling you, tomorrow morning looks like a bad game too. Baltimore's probably going to take 2 at 3. So let's get to some of these comments real quick, because there's a hell of a lot of them coming in here. Let's see. We got Nathan says, what's up, my friend Nathan? He says, never going to an Angels game again. They suck. And then he says, just kidding. Losing tonight, seeing Ohtani play sucked even more. Grillmaster says, shit, this team really sucks. But this game was all on Joe Madden, all of it. I agree. And he left too many guys on base. Patrica sucks. Let's see. Grillmaster says he hadn't pitched in like 3 years. Juan hitting at high pitches. What the F? Yvette says, Ohtani didn't have it today. Or, I'm telling you, the humidity gets to him. And then plus, dude, he was swinging at everything. He still does not have his freaking swing down at all. And it's predictable. He imploded James Effin Hoyt. Todd, you look 10 years older with with a wig on, not younger. See, I was going for the young look, but, whatever. I didn't mention it. I was going to actually have some like disco was it those lights going on, the strobe lights and stuff, but I decided not to. Todd looking like Dr. Disrespect. Ohtani sucked today. Tyler says, intentionally walked the guy to make the bases loaded. Stupidest move of the game. Tyler, absolutely. What the hell happened to your hair? I grew some. Fire Joe Madden. Alex says, is my hat on the way, bro? Yes, it'll be there tomorrow along with Grill Master's hat. I shipped them today. So cool to see Marsh's first home run in person. Oh, that's right. You were at the game today, Nathan. That's a thing, too. I will say, finally seeing him hit a home run. He had 5 RBIs today. The dude has been, remember when we were all like, oh, send him down. He's like batting 146. Well, he took his lumps, and now it seems like he's in the zone. Granted, some of it's by Baltimore, but he was hitting before this too, so he's going to be hitting 300 pretty soon. Mateo can say he's getting his 3rd year, but I realize that Madden sucks. You know what? Grandmaster says also Shohei Ohtani doesn't even know how to hit a baseball. Right now, he is not hitting the ball for crap right now. He's striking out on some stuff. The chair with James Gonzalez says, you look like Prince. I can't sing like him. Yes, it's a wig, bro. I wish I had curly hair or just hair in general. Give me gray hair and I'll take it every day of the week and then some, because that would match the beard. It would look great. Let's see. Ohtani was unable to throw his splitter or changeup because of his hand was sweating and he couldn't properly grip the ball. That makes sense. And still, Ace, he only gave up 3 home runs and 4 runs in general. No walks. That's pretty good. Grillmaster says Joe Madden reads his lineup card. My goal is to make my team lose. So let's put Junior Guerra or James Hoyt. Yvette says Madden doesn't know how to use his bullpen, but he definitely knows how to use the blowpen. Yes, he does. Yvette, that's a great comment, because he is not anywhere close to using this bullpen correctly, and it shows. Okay, tomorrow is my football game against Torrey Pine, so are we trying to go 2-0, wear my jerseys to school? There you go, Big Hammer. And also, that's what I love to do too. When I was playing high school football, wear the jerseys day of the game, make sure everyone knows you're part of the team, kind of wear like the denim pants too. So do that, man, and show pride, and also talk a lot of crap and give another speech, homie. Ace says Ohtani could have ended up hurting his forearm. That's true. Trainers are awful. Halo Forever says. Patrica was fresh off the waiver wire and shows. Yvette says medical staff sucks. They need to be fired, and the training staff. That if they make it again, Ace said it earlier in one of the comments. She said that the head trainer or one of the head trainers has been there since 1978. I'd say it's time for a change. Let's see. I want to deliberately break the. Here we go. No, you don't want to do that. Let's see. Grillmaster says, Madden, it's time to go. Call it a day. Juan says, wait, Detmers is already on the IL. What the F? Yeah, he's on the IL with COVID reactions right now. So, yeah, somehow he was allowed to be somewhere he shouldn't have. That's on the team trainers, also on the team's, I guess, security to watch where these players are going, or at least, I mean, it's on somebody. And I would blame the training staff at this point because, again, these guys are getting sick and or getting hurt all the freaking time. And look around the league. Do you see this problems with? No. Again, 16 players on the IL. That's inexcusable. Fletchfax checks in with a very important David Fletcher. He also, Grillmaster says, fire Joe Madden. Let's see. At Fletchfax 0-5. Nathan's pretty pissed. Typical fucking Angels taking another L. Louis 714 says, "What's up, my friend Louis?" By the way, Grillmaster says, "If Bieria loses, I want to die." There you go. Let's see. Want a cookie? Fletchfax says. No, he wants a hit. Yvette says, Matty V and Gooby were talking like the game was over in the 8th because they knew it was over in the 8th. Gooby could probably smell this one coming a mile away, and Matty V was, I'm definitely not going to use Santa Maria tonight. Grillmaster says, nobody on this team gives a fuck, and shows. Signed Carlos Correa, Fletchfax says. Wow, okay. At Grillmaster, amen, brother. Juan says, what's up, Juan? How you doing up in Toronto? Send down Otani to triple. Oh, come on, dude. That's like the stupidest thing ever. Marsh is the next Mike Trout. No, I think Isaiah right now, I would put him as the next Darren Erstad for right now. You give me 9 to 15 home runs from a line drive type hitter because he doesn't have a power swing, and you could tell. You give me that kind of production from home runs, you give me 80 or 75 to 80 RBIs and about a 275 to 280 average. I take that any day. Plus his stolen bases and the fact that he'll turn a single to a double to a triple. I love it. I love it. And even though he was thrown out at second trying to steal a base, even though Adele was thrown out at second trying to stretch a single into a double, I love the aggressiveness. I love the speed by both of them. Adele, even when he grounds into what should be a double play, beats it out to save the inning and to continue the rally. I like Adele's approach at the plate. He's been hitting good. Both those guys are going to be good moving forward. Thanks for shipping. No worries right there, Grillmaster. Halos Forever says, finally, I like that kid. Yeah, he's getting it together. Give me gray hair. Losses like this give me gray hairs. Imagine not having hair. Fletchfax, I wake up to that every morning. And you know what sucks? You know what sucks about it the most is because when you want your hair to grow, it doesn't grow. But when it's done and you've tapped out and you shave it and you want to make it to where people can't see where your hair isn't growing, your hair gives you that 5 o'clock shadow in less than 24 hours. And then if you don't shave it again, you'll start seeing already with the widow's peak or the bald spot. It sucks. So it's like your scalp still saying F you at the same time. Now I know why guys pay top dollar to freaking laser their hair and get all those follicles out. I might just try to save up for it or do a GoFundMe because I'm tired of shaving my head every day. It gets freaking annoying, dude. You could shave it under to almost to the skin, or I'm open to waxing my damn head at this point. I'm tired of it. Don't lose your hair, people, and look at your father. By the way, guys out there, if your father is losing his hair, you're in deep shit, and start planning ahead. And hopefully, by the time that you lose your hair, guys, there's some sort of medical breakthrough to where it works, because taking Rogaine doesn't work. Trust me. Been there, done that. And taking Propecia, you don't want to do that because you lose your sex drive. 60% of men lose their sex drive and go impotent on Propecia. Just news for you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because you can have all the pretty hair. She can hold on to that hair, but she ain't going to be able to hold on to something else because it's not going to be at attention. I'm just saying. Big Hammer says, yeah, I'm going to give a speech before the kickoff. There you go. Isaiah says, it's crazy how bad this organization is. Is there any way to get rid of Artie? Unless you can come up with some sex tapes or something, or him saying something racist, it's not going to happen. He's going to hold on to this team. Nancy checks in on Facebook. She says, nice hair, Todd. Poor babies, us women have to shave our legs all the time and our pits. Ha, ha, ha. Hey, I'd rather shave my armpits and my legs and everything else on my body if I can keep a full head of hair, but that's just me. Let's see. What the fuck is on your head? Courtney says, something died on my head, apparently. Andrew Walt's mom got Marsh home run by pretending she was a family member. She's the MVP of the game, Yvette says. Oh, that's awesome. I totally agree about Marsh. Thank you, Halos. Troll says, of course, the Orioles streak is over against the Angels. Laugh out loud. We're so great. This has been the season from hell, hasn't it? It's been the season from goddamn hell. Alex says, I'm not even mad about it. I'm focused on Adele and Marsh. Detmers will be back, so him too. Yes, so you will be. We have a good future, guys. We do, Alex, but it's just, can they stay on the field at the same time? Thanks to our training staff. Go fund ToddFox so he can feel comfortable with his head. Yes, Fletch Facts, you're the MVP if you can get a GoFundMe together. Because if there's some way, even if I can't grow the hair, but if I can afford the laser treatment to get rid of the hair follicles or to kill the hair follicles so they stop tormenting me, I'll do it, man. I'll do it. I'll even shave my big ass beard, and the Angels are still shit. Grillmaster says Baltimore is having a bullpen game tomorrow. I don't think it's going to affect us. I think we'll still find a way to blow it. Trouter here says, Todd, the new Todd Lodge look. Yeah, guys, it's Todd Lodge. We're here to talk to everybody out there and talk about the positive things that came out of this win here. James, I mean, who's running the board now? We need to definitely play the highlight of Marsh hitting that first home run, because that's what it's all about. Who cares about losing, right? Because Angel fans, the beer prices have been the same since Artie Moreno was taken over, and the parking has been the same as well. And that's what we have to be thankful for. And Christmas at Angel Stadium, that Christmas day, the blind date day, remember all that, because that's what brings fans to the stadium. Nobody cares about the team. It's all about the promotions. And if you want your 600th Ohtani bobblehead or your 400th Mike Trout bobblehead, come to the park tomorrow. We're going to be giving away bobbleheads, because that's what Angel baseball is all about. Fourth place and all the promotions involving Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani, and not learning about the past that you can possibly take. All right, there you go. Why do you hate Roger Lodge? Nancy, because he's full of cheese. He's the cheesiest guy ever. I wish we had somebody like Mark Langston is like the closest thing we have to someone being objective. I just want someone to call it down the middle. I don't want someone to blow smoke up my butt. If I want to blow smoke up my butt, I'll do it myself. I'll vape it. I just want the truth. I just want hard-hitting reporting about a baseball team. I get it from you could go to MLB.com, you can go to any other version, Sirius Satellite Radio, listen to any other broadcast talk about their team and call it right down the freaking middle and criticize if they have to, and then also be over the top if they have to, if the team's doing good. That's what I want. And I'm just tired of like guys like Roger Lodge being a bootlicking house man. And I want fairness, dude. And there is none. It sucks. I think I see that with every other, what do you call it? Even the Dodgers rip their team and they win like 100 games. And it's not that they rip them in to say, oh, they suck, and they do a grill master and go over the top. I'm saying that they criticize them when they deserve it, and they praise them when they deserve it as well. And that's how it should be. He just praises them no matter if the Angels were losing 19 in a row. He'd be like, hey, it's time to be positive. We only gave up 10 runs today. No, and then he goes off rails. He talks about the Dodgers. No, they don't talk about us on their station. So why are we doing it for them? You know what I mean? And then he's all over the place, dude. I just wish we had better representation. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Let's get back to some of these comments here. Let's see. Isaiah says, do you think the outfield will be Marsh, Trout, and Adele if they keep playing like this? I think they will. The only way it won't be is if Upton, they can't get rid of Upton, because I think Upton is, you've seen him tail off as this season's continued. He just looks worse and worse and worse. I just don't think that he should come back next year. They got to do whatever it takes to get rid of him. Yvette says, I wish the kids were playing at the beginning instead of getting these players like Adam Eaton. Amen, Yvette. Amen. Those were stopgap guys that just weren't good enough for the team. And as far as some of these guys, I would take Goose back as a utility guy only. I would not bring Lagares back. I would not bring Upton back. I would not bring Suzuki back. There's a lot of these guys that just need to go. That just need to freaking go. Let's go on a losing streak to get that top pick, Troll. I think teams like Baltimore and unfortunately also Pittsburgh have got that locked up. Fletchfax says we lost Kurt Suzuki. We lost because Kurt Suzuki wasn't playing. Let's see. Grillmasters say to take the late James place on the Halo hominess. Brian, okay, that Brian is there. Lewis says, "Damn, I shaved my head for over 20 years and grew it out after catching COVID-19 because I was on my deathbed. I couldn't shave for 14 days. Haven't gone bald since." Wow, okay. If it looks good, man. I mean, and kudos to you too, bro. I had COVID too. That was no fun for a while. It only got better when I didn't listen to the doctor. The doctor says, don't do nothing, don't drink but water, and take some aspirin. And I didn't do that. I went and I used some old antibiotics that I had, and I used Theraflu, NyQuil, and just a lot of Gatorade. And boom, all the symptoms magically disappeared within 48 hours. But for 2 days, I had a severe migraine pain. What is it? I didn't have the coughing, but I had the freaking just severe, like I couldn't move, aches and pains. Like I got in the bath to try to bring my temperature down because I had a high fever. And man, I couldn't get out of the bath. I had to wait like 2 hours before I got the energy to get out. So it crippled me that way. I didn't feel like I was dying. I just felt like, dude, I was in trouble. You know, I felt like I was in trouble. And then, but once I started taking that stuff, I said, F it. If I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out on my terms. They weren't accepting me at the hospital. I'm like, screw them. And then all of a sudden, boom, it just turned around. So if anyone gets COVID, my suggestion, I'm not a doctor, obviously, but I play one on Facebook. If they're telling you can't take anything, just go try what you can. Cause doing nothing ain't going to help you. That's all I'm saying. Good night, Todd. Bald is beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. Let's see, Fire Artie. We need Suzuki back, Isaiah says. Let's see, Stassi gets benched tomorrow, Danny says. Do a grill master, laugh out loud. I don't know if I can. Ace says, let's how Elvis Pegro does tomorrow. He was part of the Heaney trade. Oh, that's a new guy we're bringing in. Okay. Troll says, that's why I respect the Dodgers, although I hate them, but they criticize when they need to be, and glad Shohei Ohtani gets a homer but lose. Oh, there you go. Roger Lodge is the mathematic. Where the F is he been? He talks about the Dodgers instead of the Angels. There you go. Addie Vet, yes, thank goodness. I was sick back in January. Thanks for asking. Yeah, we're glad you're better, Lewis. Trotter here says, Ohtani is a typical home run hitter, home run or strikeout. Unfortunately, he was doubling and going the other way, getting singles, getting bunts. For some reason, our Paul Sorrento's fat ass and also Jeremy Reed's lazy ass have stopped telling him what to do or to point him in the right direction. Or maybe that was Ohtani and they told him just to swing for the fences because he's not going the other way. He's not getting hits. He's not getting on base, and his average is showing. Would you bring Dexter Fowler back? Yvette says, good point, and yes, I would. I would bring him back because he's a good team guy, and unless we don't have a leader next year, bringing Fowler back and bringing Cobb back wouldn't be such a bad idea, in my opinion. Let's see. Fletchfax also says, I got COVID twice, been exposed to it 6 times. You know what's funny is I was exposed to it 3 other times afterwards. Once you get those antibodies, usually it doesn't affect you because I had someone literally cough on me that had COVID, and I didn't get any symptoms after I already had it. But hey, you know, it is what it is. VT says, good luck, Todd. Super sexy. I know I got to keep this hair. It almost feels like a pompadour in the front, but like a curly one. Thank you. Did I miss the hat giveaway? No, we're going to do that tomorrow. Todd looks like Danny Azuko from Greece. Try to hear. It's Wednesday night trivia night. Oh, that's right, dude. Oh, I got to do a trivia night. Okay, you know what? Yeah, we will do a trivia night. Give me like 2 minutes to think of one, and we'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has entered the building. He'll be tomorrow. We are having a hat giveaway. Damn good immune system at Fletch Fags. Jaime says, Todd, what kind of road gain did you use? Like a steroid road gain, right? Let's go with a easy one. I'll go with an easy one. Let's see if you guys can get this one. Let's see. So the Angels had for a long time, not a long time, but I'll say it. Let's see. Here's a trucker hat trivia. For your chance to win a free trucker hat from Halos in the infield. Okay. I was gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with an easy one. No, I can't go with that one because then you guys will complain it's too far back. Let me go with one here. It's a little bit easier. Okay, who was the starting pitcher for the Angels in the mid to late 2000s? Wore the number 45. Let's see if you guys can pick that one up. First one to get it gets the hat. Solar Ghost says, I hate the O's. Fletchfax says the answer is David Fletcher. No, it's not. So come on, let's see. You guys can get this. He was considered a fringe ace. He was like a good number 2. Ace is still a couple days away from getting this one, but I knew she knows the answer on that one. No, it's not Jared Weaver. We're talking mid 2000s, not Ramon Ortiz. I mean, Garrett Richards, no. Never too far back. Halo, yeah. I'm just, let's see. Bedrosian, no. Ramon Ortiz, no. James, I know James knows. Rick says Weaver, no, not Washburn. Come on, guys, not Tyler Skaggs. This is before Tyler Skaggs, not Jepson. He gave Audrey Huff a cycle. Yeah, still, it's not that far back. It's not. What do you call it? I think I want to say it was around 2004, 2005, around that area. I think. Another question, Todd. Wilson. Come on, you guys. You can get it. His name started with a K. With a K. Not Cooper, not Heaney. No. He wore number 45. Big guy. Then not Bartolo. Not Saunders. He was a right-hander. Come on. I know you guys can get it. It's a right-hander. Not Lackey. He was 41. He wore glasses. Not Kevin Jepson. Not Middleton. Come on. Look, even Ace is giving a freaking... Ace is saying, come on. Come on. It's right there. Someone's got to get it. There it is. Danny's got it. Right there. Kelvin Escobar. He got it right before Rob. It was Kelvin Escobar. I'll ask another one, Nathan. That's easier, but it was Kelvin Escobar. He was a fringe ace for the Angels. He pitched pretty good. Very underrated. Ate a lot of innings. Had a nice split finger pitch. Very good fastball. Came over from Toronto, I believe. I might be wrong on that one, but he was a good pitcher. I hated to see that we wasted him. We didn't get him further into the playoffs like we should have. He was a good pitcher, reliable pitcher during the regular season. Very good pitcher, actually. But yeah, he was, yes, said it twice. Hold on, let me go back, Rob. Let me see. Because I saw Danny had it first. Hold on, I'm looking for your... I don't see yours popping up here. Let's see, I saw Rick said Santana. Weird. Oh, you did get it. No, you're right, Rob. You got it. You got it first. I'm sorry. I missed that. Yours must have been, these were popping up super quick. So actually Rob got it. Rob got it before. He got it. It was Kelvin Escobar. So yeah, Rob DM'd me. So I apologize for that. That was Rob. Rob got that sucker. So, yeah, my bad. my bad. You were just, Danny, try again, brother. You were so close right there. I just did not see it before. You got it, though. So, Rob, DM me and I'll hit it for you. Let's see. Yeah, it was Rob. Wait, you guys are off. Now you're saying Grillmaster had it? Hold on. I got to go back because, let's see. Why were these coming in so whack? Because usually it's like, hold on. Maybe it's the hair. The first one I saw was Rob. Rob was the first one to get it. Kelvin Escobar. Because on here it's saying it was Jaime went Ortiz, Nathan went Richards. Halo said it was too far back. Juan said it was Bedrosian, and then Rob said Kelvin Escobar first. Yeah, so that was the first one right there. Yeah, so it was. Now I'm sorry, Grillmaster. He had it, so hair got in the way. Yep. Ask one day, Fletch Facts. I'll have a question for you. Like I'll have one that's Fletch Facts. Louis says, "Good night, Hales fam. Hopefully we get the win tomorrow." Troll had it right there. Did we say we lose? Yes, we did lose. And then give it to Grill. He needs positivity for next year. Actually, Rob, I'm actually sending him a hat or he already had a hat that he won earlier in the year, but he moved. So like I wasn't able to send it to him, or he didn't want it at the time. So I actually sent his along with someone that won last time today. So he's actually getting a hat, but he would have been 2 in one trip. So he almost had 2 right there. But let's see. Grimmaster says he didn't see it. No, it was there, dude. Yeah, see, he answered it after. Even you guys could see it right there. So there you go. I thought, damn, it was all messed up right there. It was all jumbled. But anyway, so now we have that straight away. The Trucker Hat Trivia completed. We only have a few more for the season. As we're winding down, there's 2 per week, obviously, and then we're going to, give some sort of giveaway at the end of September as a fan appreciation day. We're coming up with something like that. So hopefully you guys can hang tight for that, because there will be jerseys to give away. And I said jerseys, so plural. So you'll have a chance to win your very own jersey, and probably of your own size too, because I don't want to order them now and then freaking, you know what I mean? Like you say, oh, it's not my size or blah, 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 because that happened a couple times earlier in the year. So now we're just like, hey, dude, we have a couple of these example jerseys we'll show you. And then if you guys win in the trivia or whatever game that we come up with, then you could just pick it. And if you don't mind waiting 2 or 3 weeks, your custom jersey or your player jersey will be shipped to you via us and for totally free. So that's how cool we are here at Halos in the Infield. We're going to be doing giveaways probably at the end of the year on all the shows. So like the podcast, James's pregame show, Chase's show, the post game with me, and then also with the show with me and Fernando and Courtney. So just keep paying attention, keep sharing the page. We really appreciate all the love. Again, let other Angel fans know about this. We're trying to blow this sucker up before the end of the season, and then obviously go into the off season. We have a lot of stuff planned, and then in the next season is going to be crazy as hell. So we're hoping you guys stay along for the ride and continue to support. And we're going to continue to have giveaways and things of that nature. A lot of exciting stuff coming up. It's been a blast so far. I can't believe how much this has grown in just a short amount of time. So we're looking for bigger and better things as we continue. And we just can, like I said, if you're, you still have plenty of chances to win these Trucker Hat Trivia things. Just get on your Angels history. I'm going to be doing some that are recent, and I'm going to be doing some that are far back. So don't kill the messenger. I'm just trying to mix it up there for everybody. Look, and these are easy. These are really easy. Kelvin Escobar, 45, not so far back. Most of you guys were born when he was pitching. So I think he pitched to like 2007, 2008 with the Angels. So, yeah, just keep it fresh. Know your history. Get to know your history, because a team ain't teaching you. You might as well try to learn it on your own or from us. We're going to be doing a lot of retrospective on former Angels baseball seasons as well. Let's see, a couple more of these comments. Oh, yeah, and I'm probably going to get my boy on here at Fast Times, which is Blue Eyed Irish. He's the man. He's our guy, dude. Randy is the dude that he's gonna be coming on here. He's done one show with us. We're gonna have a dugout talk at some point. It's gonna be joining the page. So we got a lot of people coming on there, gonna be doing their thing. Fast Times says Fast Times Appreciation Day coming soon to the page. There you go. Nathan says, hey Todd, you should do a free agency lives at the end of each week for free agency. We might do something like that. I don't know how exactly we're going to do it. We're definitely going to do it on free agent signings or trades specifically for the Angels. Or we're definitely going to get into that. Grimmaster says, I had it and I'll prove it. I'm telling you, I went up and down here right here. He got it first, Rob. I'm just saying. Fletchfax says, how does a custom Angels jersey that has my name Fletchfax on sound? Dude, you could pretty much put any name or number on the back. If you want 69 on your back, you got it, and on the front, and then plus Fletchfax, and get whatever you want Fletchfax. So if you get it, yeah. Another just for fun, Yvette says, shoot, not today, but we'll have one Sunday for sure. Grimmaster says, just let both of us have it. Oh, jeez. You're getting yours tomorrow anyway, bro. Halo fan Steven says, is today Wig Wednesday where you give away your current wig? I should freaking, I do have a blonde one too, and these were given to me as props. So it's not like I went out there and said, hey, I'm going to rock a wig. It's just not that way. So Rick says, yes, sir. As Elvis will be highly likely the starter for Friday. Thank you, Ace. Halo fan Steven says, this season has sucked, but at least we got the trucker hats. There you go. Go after Chris Bryant, Yvette says. Yes, I think so. I think that'd be wise. He's good friends with if you're going to trade one of the outfield pieces, then go after Chris Bryant. because obviously Rendon will be back, but you can platoon Bryant at third and you could play him in outfield. You might even be able to play him at first if Walsh needs a day off or something like that. But that's the only way I would see them going after a Chris Bryant type player. Let's see. Jaime Becerra says, or Matt Bedingo says Jaime Becerra, but I don't know. James says, I think this page saved me or else I wouldn't be into the season anymore. There you go, James. And James is going to be a part of this thing too. He's been dropping in and out of podcasts, so we're going to have him on soon as well. Let's see. Yvette says they are easy. You just have to think because they are two. Or I guess the hat. Oh, she's trying to convince me to give away another hat. Grimace says, but I should have to if I can prove my point. If you could prove it, but I'm telling you, I went up and down and I saw it, dude. Like, he beat you just barely. See, Vet says we are underrated. Oh, Lord, the Elvis. Rick says, and Hale fan Steven says, wait, that's a wig? It looks so real. It does, dude. I wish this was my hair. I'm bald as hell. Walsh needs a day off. The whole team needs a day off, Halo fan Steven. Matt Bedingo says, talking about free agency, I saw on Twitter that Carlos Correa said that this will be his last year in Houston and will test the market, and some fans would want him in Anaheim. What do you guys think? If you're able to take that guy getting booed pretty much anywhere else, then you could take him on the Angels. I just feel that he's a good player. He would be awesome for this team, but I would right now go for Marcus Semien. But that's just me. But if Correa came available, obviously I would do it at a right price. But I would want that ace signed before we get Correa. I want that ace. That this team needs an ace. And if we can get an ace, then if you want to open it up and Artie's like, I want a position player, then get a position player. Fuck it. But I do want an ace first. That's got to come first. Troll says no. Todd Lodge looks like he's suspicious minds tonight. I could do some Elvis. Says, we really want the enemy on your team. If the enemy can help us get to the postseason, why not? Vince Jr. says, on the bright side, I snagged an Xbox Series X tonight. There you go. Congratulations, Vince. Todd, and your wig matches your eyebrows. I'd rather see Story and Short. That could. Oh, thank you for the look, or the compliment. But Story is also a famous or really popular move for the Angels. A lot of people do like Trevor Story, so I can see where you're coming from on that one, Ace. Simeon's defense isn't that good, and we need to extend the good-looking Iglesias, Raciel, and Cobb. Those are all things that we need to do, dude. So I don't know. It's going to be difficult because the first couple weeks of free agency sometimes yield almost all the best players, and then the divas usually wait about a month or two because they're trying to negotiate, get teams to go at each other. Usually the Angels are the ones negotiating with themselves and making themselves look stupid. But I think this year Artie's hopefully takes a step back, lets Perry do his thing. And I think Perry's just, we didn't know the stuff he was doing at the deadline, and that's a good thing. So as long as he keeps that mantra going for the offseason, I feel good about it. I'm hoping that things change big time. Let's see. Perry, Artie, we need an ace. Rob is putting that out there. I'm sold on Simeon. Get Scherzer and trade for Contreras. See, right there, Fast Times has got the idea right there. I'm with you on those points. Matt Bedingo says, you heard Todd. He wants you on the Angels, Ace. Yeah, Ace knows her stuff. I mean, I would have her either training staff. I would have her freaking a hitting coach. See, the problem is she's so knowledgeable and she knows her stuff so good that we could pretty much put her in one position, but then we have a hole at another one. You know what I mean? I would like for her to take multiple hats and take care of some of these things that these idiots on staff aren't taking care of. Or if she has to be a special advisor, yes, but have her run promotions as well. There's a lot of things that she could do better than the people that are currently staffed and are paid. Rob says Artie signed Bartolo and Arrieta, 10 years, $300 million. I wouldn't doubt it. Let's see. No, I meant the question is are easy, but the players are underrated. Tried to edit, but oh, okay, got you, Yvette. Grandmaster says it will be difficult because Artie says no to making this team good. Halo fan says, Steve says, I think the outfield is set. First base, second base, and shortstop is set. The only questionable are catcher, third base, and of course, pitching. Well, third base, you got Rendon, so he ain't going nowhere. Catcher, they could possibly upgrade and make Stassi secondary or split time with someone comparable. Shortstop, Iglesias is gone after this year unless they choose to resign him. First and second base are locked down. Center field should be locked down with Trout. Then what do? Do you put all your faith into the outfield with Adele and Marsh, or do you upgrade there? You use one of them to trade? There's so many questions. Defense hasn't lost you too many games. What has been the pitching and the lack of run support right there. That's good call right there, Randy. Nothing changes with his team till he dies. The new owner needs to leave. But thanks to sending my hat for Todd. Thank you so much, Grillmaster. The theme of tonight's game, he tweaking. Yvette says Ace knows her stuff better than Artie. Damn right she does. Theme of the game, lost to the Orioles. Let's see, Matt Bedingo says Todd Presley in the house. Oh, honka burning love. Let's see. And then Christian Vasquez would not be a bad signing as well. Angels need to resign Raciel. I get you. Raciel is, and he's a team barber. There you go. There's another one. Todd Bravo. Thanks, Yvette. Adele is left. Marsh is center. Trout is right. That'd be easy for Trout. Just play it off the wall if he has to. Fuck it, Artie. Be our starter tomorrow. There you go, Vince. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to call it a wig as well, and we'll get to the game tomorrow. Remember, it's like a 10 o'clock start here on the West Coast. It'll be a nasty, muggy game in Baltimore. Hopefully, Angels can win 2 out of 3 from Baltimore. I never thought I'd say that. I thought we were going to sweep for sure, but here's hoping to a victory tomorrow. Whoever pitches, whether it's Elvis or if it's freaking Jaime, then let's do it. So